guide you through a 10-minute yoga practice. My students are always saying that they don't have enough time throughout the day to practice their yoga. Well, everybody has at least 10 minutes, and this practice is designed to give you core strengthening and flexibility, and also just calm and center the nerves throughout the day. So let's get started. We're going to start in a tabletop position. And the best way to get into tabletop is just to make sure your knees are directly in line with your hips and your wrists are directly in line with your shoulders. Then you're going to make an effort to straighten your spine. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Now we're going to start our cat-cow sequence. And cat-cow is a great way to wake up the spine and start to get the energy flowing. So let's get started. We're going to arch our back and look up at the ceiling. This is called cow posture. Take a deep breath in here. And when you're ready, exhale and fold and curl, tucking in your tummy and looking down at your knees. This is called cat. So we're going to reverse it, warming up the spine, back into our cow with the in-breath. And then on the exhale, tucking in the belly button, looking down at our knees for the cat. Go ahead and do a couple of these at your own pace. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Now we're going to press our hands to the mat and start to lift our hips towards the ceiling, going into our first downward facing dog of the day. Go ahead and pedal out your feet a little bit, starting to wake up the legs. Your heels can be off the mat, but eventually you're going to start to work those heels back down towards the mat. Press your shoulders away from your ears and imagine that your chest will one day meet your thighs. You'll notice that I am in a triangular shape. You too want to get there into a pyramid or triangular shape. And this posture should feel good. There should be no pressure or stress on the knees. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's go ahead and lift our right leg up. We're going to point our toe, flex our toe, point our toe, flex our toe, and then bring our leg through to a runner's lunge on the right side. Now, the most important thing about runner's lunge here is make sure your knee is directly in line with your ankle. You don't want to be pressed too far forward or too far back. If this is too much for you, you can always modify runner's lunge by bringing the left knee down to the mat. For more intense workout, go ahead and lift that knee back up. So what I like to say to my students is you're looking for a 90-degree angle here. And breathe in and exhale. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to press our right foot back to meet the left in a plank position. If this is any stress at all on your wrists, you can go ahead and lower your knees to the mat to modify. Otherwise, to increase the workout, lift those knees off the mat. And we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower with control. Come down slowly to the mat. We're going to press our feet towards the mat and put our hands on either side of our chest, going into a cobra pose. You're going to peel off the mat, keeping your gaze down at the floor. There should be little to no weight on your hands. Go ahead and lift those hands up for a second. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to press off into a wide leg child's pose. Go ahead and bring your knees out to the width of your mat and start to walk your hands forward, placing your forehead to the mat last. And this is just a feel-good stretch you can do throughout the day. You can do this in your office, you can do this at home, and you don't need to be warmed up to get into a child's pose. So just take another deep breath in. And on on the exhale, release any stress or tension you may be holding in from your day so far. One more deep breath in, and let us meet back into a tabletop position. Beautiful. Now from tabletop, we're going to press our hips back up to the ceiling and meet in a downward facing dog. Keeping in mind that your heels may be off the mat, but one day your heels will certainly reach that mat. So take a couple of deep breaths in here. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's go ahead and lift that left leg up. We're going to point our toe, flex our toe, point our toe, flex our toe, and then bring the left leg through to runner's lunge on the left side. Being mindful that our knee is directly above our ankle. And don't forget, you can always modify by bringing that right knee down to the mat. Go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths here. Breathe in, breathe out. One more deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to press that left foot back to meet the right. And we're going to hold in plank or the modified plank. And we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower with control. We're going to go into an upward facing dog by placing our hands back down on the mat. We're going to peel off of the mat, bringing our shoulders away from our ears, and then pressing our knees off the floor. Go ahead and check your alignment by looking over your right shoulder. Look forward, look over your left, look forward, and we're going to press back into another wide leg child's pose. Go ahead and take a deep breath in here. Exhale all the tension from the day out. One more inhale in. And on the exhale, we're going to press up into another tabletop position. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. So, plant your hands, get your hands nice and solid, and you're going to lift your right leg up. Beautiful. Now, if you're having no trouble with this at all, you can intensify the stretch by bringing up the left hand. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring the elbow to meet the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower with control. Beautiful. Take a moment to catch your breath here. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to lift our left leg. And for that extra challenge, you can go ahead and bring that right arm off the mat. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and elbow to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And we're going to go back into our tabletop position. A deep breath in. And an exhale out. Beautiful. We're going to come up on our toes here and then press back and sit on our heels. You actually do want to make contact with your heels if you can. This is called toe stretch, and it's a really great way to stretch the feet and get some energy moving towards the feet, a very neglected part of the body. So we're going to take a couple of breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. One more breath in. And a big exhale out. We're going to place our hands on the mat and just get the blood flowing back into the feet and ankles. Beautiful. We're going to come down on the mat for our final stretch. And here, we're going to do a combination of core and flexibility work. You're going to take a second to just lie on the mat. Get an idea of what your spine is doing. Most of us have a little arch at the lower part of the back here. So you want to take your pelvis and push it up ever so softly. So see, when I do that, that arch at the bottom of my back is removed. Beautiful. Then you're going to take your shoulders and make sure they're pressed firmly against the mat. Then we're going to imagine that a string is lifting our pelvis off the floor towards the ceiling, and we're going to bring our shoulder blades in as much as we can to touch, and then release the fingers beneath the spine. Wonderful. So this is where you want to be. For an increased workout here, if there's no stress on your spine or knee right now, you can go ahead and raise your right leg up. Beautiful. And we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to lower with control. Come down one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath in, go back into your neutral spine, allow your body to reset, then tuck the tailbone, bring the shoulder blades back, press those shoulder blades together, interlace the hands below the spine, and for your added challenge, lift that left leg up. And we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your foot comes back down to the mat. We lower one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to come up and meet in a crisscrossed seated position. We're going to end with a quick spinal twist. So we're going to walk our hands forward, surrendering, and then twisting to the right, energizing the spine, releasing any tension in the lower back. This is just a great posture to do throughout the day, especially those of us who are working behind the desk. And move over to the left. And meet back into middle. So that is your 10-minute yoga workout for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and check out more videos on our channel anytime. Namaste.